How's it going, everybody? This is the erroneous one here, the Kingdom Hearts Union Cross video. I do apologize for the delay in this one. I actually had a whole entire step yesterday where I did my update video now, which is right here. I did my first run of the High Score Challenge, and I did 5 pulls from the new debut banner. Unfortunately, my files somehow, someway, through quirks of fate and mysteries unknown, got corrupted. So, I was out, sadly. So, kind of disappointing thing. Kind of sucked pretty bad, actually. But it's cool. You know, we're gonna be here. We're gonna do it again. Cause I do want to talk about these things, and I do want them out there to you guys to share, and more importantly, for you guys to send me feedback as well as to what you think. So, let's start off. This will be a quick update video then. So, let's go ahead and do our notices. This is cat. Yeah, you can see tell. All right. You know, we'll start off, and in a way, this is kind of a good thing up to a point, because after all, we did indeed get the new notice last night about this one. So, Cax is back. Kairi EX has returned once more to the fold and a falling price deal. I do like that they're keeping it in a falling price deal format. I wish they would give her a mercy pool, kind of like a Shion. But, you know, it's really hard, because in one aspect you're kind of going, hey, you know what? I mean, 15 pull Mercy with the potential to get her before the 15th pull, like many players have for Shion, or falling price deal where it gets progressively cheaper to pull more, but the pull rate may not be as good for Kairi as it would be for Shion. I don't know, just yet. I don't, excuse me, I don't intend to pull off this one myself personally. I do want a few more of her, honestly enough. I'm not going to lie about that. I do want a few more of her. Try and get a few more just so I can get traits on my other one. I would like to get, you know, I would really like to get a raid trait on her, since I do have a Lux max skill on her. Just look at me, a raid trait. Extra attack would be amazing on her as well. But I'm not going to pull for her. Not right now, especially now, right now. If there was like a mercy pool at some point in time, maybe like a 10 mercy pool perhaps, because she's a little older now, not by much, but you know, a little bit. I might have been inclined to mercy her one more time, perhaps, or at least try for it, but even then, that would have been really iffy. Probably, honestly, probably not. But I mean, she is back. You can get her 3-dotted. You can get her boosted again. Right? Boosted version of this one. Yeah, you can get her boosted again in this banner. You usually can in their own banners. But she's back here in case you missed her out. Now, that does lead to the interesting question as to which one you should pull for. Kairi EX or Shion EX. That, my friends, is entirely dependent upon your medal setup. What do you have stronger medals of, upright or reverse? I'm not gonna lie, and at this point in time, upright does seem to have the edge, mainly because of, like, you know, what banners we've gotten. Like the first part 1 of the debut banner, there was Days Riku, there was Final Form Sora, and those two by themselves equated amazing things with Kairi EX. You also have the high score challenge medals they've been popping out with, including the one we have currently right now, Halloween Tunnel, or is it Illustrated Halloween Donald B, I think this is, or no, this is Illustrated Halloween Donald, Illustrated Donald B, Illustrated Goofy. Those guys are all upright ones. 2 new medals we got just now is HD Leon and Hercules B, I believe it is. Yeah, Hercules B, I want to say. And they are also upright. Both very powerful. Hercules in particular is a massive nuke. He's the power equivalent of Illustrated Donald B and Illustrated Goofy. So he's very much welcome. Wait. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is anyway. We can go back and take a look at that real quick, actually, because I kind of forget as to what he actually was. Let's go find out. Here we go. Which leads on this one here as well. Yeah, Hercules B. Yeah, 4 hits, raises speed by 1 tier for 1 turn. 1 gauge is single target. Yeah, so he's the. I'm sorry, he's a version of Valor Genie. Valor Genie and because he's not random. The random one was Lingering Will, Goofy B, and Illustrated Donald B. He is the upright version of Valor Genie. Very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. You also get HD Leon, which does 8 hits, raises upright strength by 1 tier, and low target defense by 3 tiers for 1 turn, and inflicts more damage in slot 6. So he's a pet made medal for the first time. This is our first medal that's designed to go into our pet slots. He is AoE, 4 gauge cost. HD Pete deals 4 hits for 1 turn. He ups the reverse strength by 1 tier for 1 turn, and target's defense is down by 3 tiers for 1 turn. Inflicts more damage to higher slot numbers, so obviously you want to towards the end there. And then Illustrated Lankasaur, which is the tier 6 in this one. 4 hits, lowers target's defense by 1 tier, and PSM defense by 3 tiers for 1 turn. AoE again costs 2. Pete is also AoE, costs 4. So you kind of have to concern yourself, like, what you want to pull for. Do you want to pull for Kyrie EX? Do you want to pull from this debut banner? Do you want to pull for Xion EX? Between Xion and Kyrie, again, depends what medals you have. If you're lucky enough to get both, you're going to be in a really good spot. And I say that because the medals you have, primarily, they are going to be 85% of what you choose and what buffer you want to go for between Kyrie and between Xion. The other portion of that, and it's a good portion, honestly enough, is going to be the boosters they release for the month. In this case, this month, December, was a reverse booster month. Last month was an upright. So last month, Kyrie EX reigned supreme. Obviously, when she first came out, that's why they did it that way. This time, we got Xion EX, hence we got the reverse booster, and reverse medals are a lot more powerful right now. In particular, if you're doing a high score challenge and everything, when you got that power booster finally through the 101 Dalmatians event, I got like a 2.6 million score increase on the damage contest alone because of the reverse booster effect plus the power booster. That just worked out really well for me in my setups, and I went through and ranked very high in that one. So now that I have both of them, and if you yourself as a player are looking to have both of them, you can tailor make your setups for the month depending on what boosters are available. So if it's going to be like another reverse month next month, then you're going to want to keep with Xion. If it turns back into a upright next month, you're going to want to keep with Kyrie. You just switch out, and it allows an extreme amount of versatility in your setup. So that's what you're going to have to think about in terms of what you want to pull for. It's really hard to decide, honestly enough. I think Xion can be a little more attractive because while the 15 pull Mercy is substantial, I make no bones about that, it is seemingly more attainable than the falling price deal with Kyrie when you're not too sure what you're going to get. It's a cheaper deal bit by bit, but there's no guarantee. Unless you pull, you at least have the hope that you might be able to do those 15 pulls before Xion disappears, and you can actually get one of her. So it's kind of hard to say in that regard. Yeah, and she 4 tier, yeah. And also, the debut banner also guarantees a tier 6 or higher medal in each pool. So that's also a plus side too. Kyrie and Xion, unfortunately, still only guarantee tier 4 and higher. And they do like to drop those tier 4s in a slight range, unfortunately, as opposed to the higher tier medals who you may need. So that's an issue as well. Something to think about there is that. But those are the medals there. The medals in the new debut banner as of right now are decent. But honestly enough, the only ones I really want in there are going to be Hercules B, Leon a bit too. Pete's okay, but they're going to be replaced pretty soon by better metals. In a way, if you got a dual-wheeled Roxas EX, you already have your reverse helper out there as better off than Pete is. Even Leon will be replaced kind of soon-ish in terms of what he does for only the single upright strength increase. Hercules B is the one who's going to have a bit more lasting power as a tier 7 because he is so amazingly strong. I mean, he deals so much damage that he's the only one to get, but you have a 1 in 5 chance of pulling him. Cloudy X is also one of the guaranteed medals in this one. Cloudy X is way outdated now, unfortunately, but for players who don't have him yet, you have a chance of getting him right now, and with traits way easier than you had before, and that can make a difference in your gameplay. So there is an EX medal in this deal banner. It is a guaranteed. I got 2. When I did my 5 pulls that got messed up, I got 1 Pete, 2 Atlanticosaurs, and 2 Cloudy X's. So, I do have 30,000 jewels. I will be pulling 10 more times for this banner because I do want to try and get Hercules. Leon will be nice. More Peach will be nice. I don't want to see any more Atlanticosaurs. I don't want to see any more Cloudy X's. I want Hercules B. That's all I want from this one. So I'm going to try it, and we're going to see what happens in that regard a bit later. But that's it for that one. Now, the one here as well, too, we do have a new high score challenge. It is Illustrated Halloween Donald. Not too bad. It's the usual rankings now. You can get a boosted version if you rank in the top 1,000. He's a tier 7. He does 3 exceptionally powerful hits. Restores 3 gauges. AoE, cost of 7. Again, Valor Genie, but just for upright magic again. So, I'm sorry, not Valor Genie. He's an AoE nuke version of them, essentially. So, while Valor Genie will be single target, this dude will be an AoE nuke for you. Very, very powerful. He might end up even replacing my Days Riku, depending on what kind of traits I get on him. I'm not too sure yet. We'll find out. But he's still pretty good either way. Sorry about I definitely like him. He's worth going for. And we'll dig into the high score challenge a bit more when I do the video for that one pretty soon after these ones. The one thing to keep in mind for the high score challenge is that it's very, very easy to get the 30 million rank. You need 30 million points in order to get the 2 from the rewards. Very easy to do so. I think, honestly, been seeing people do it with only 21%, provided they have the right single target nuke to get through the levels. And, of course, you need to have a Pet Rank 5 is much preferred, and also having a second chance 2 or 3 equipped to a medal. That way you have at least um, 2 second chances going off to bring you back from the brink against, the enemies in there. In particular, the last boss before you hit the little target guy. So he's going to be very powerful. He deals pure damage, and honestly, I'm good with that because of the way the buffers are now. You want pure damage medals at the end of your setups, while medals like Kyrie EX or Illustrated or Shion EX boost them up. So he's very good. Again, we'll be doing a video one after that one pretty soon as well. He's worth going for. He's easy to get for the most part, at bare minimum, at least the 2 of them. Ranking the top 1,000 could be a little more difficult to get that boosted one because, with it being this easy, people are ranking pretty high. I think it was, as of right now, from what I saw maybe about 40 minutes to an hour ago, 46 million was barely 960th in rank, which is not going to maintain with there still being about 4 or 5 days left this event. So, something for that to consider for that one as well. Here is coming up. Well, we'll get that one last, actually. We did get more Proud quests, so we are now up to, I think it is 475 Proud quests. Yeah, up to 475 will be available. Good to know. It'll allow you to get your Diamond Dust up to level 25 if you haven't got it done that one. I think I haven't gotten finished all of them yet. I think right now I'm on like 460 or 458. Something like that. I forget what it was. I've been doing it bit by bit per day. No big deal. But I think you can get 25 after that point in time. Here's the main one though, and this is the one that this is the one that caused a lot of uproar up to a point in terms like, is it worth it? Is it not? We have what's called deluxe avatar boards. These are Meow Wow and Flabber Meow avatar boards, deluxe ones. I was curious as to what they meant when they said this. Don't miss out on the super deluxe avatar boards for 7,770 jewels a piece. You can pretty much get 3 avatar boards almost at the cost of what they've been of 2,500 jewels a piece for the cost of 1 of these boards. What is in these boards that makes them so worthwhile? Well, each board includes a set of avatar parts. In this case, the cuddly little avatars, and I do like the avatars. They are all fat and happy looking, so that's kind of cute, but in this case, is the price point worth the fashion? No. But they do come with 2 Fantasia Mickey B medals, not brooms. We usually only get 2 broom servants per board. Now we're getting 2 Fantasia Mickey B medals, which is equivalent of 10 broom servants. So, then good. We're getting 2 power gems, 2 speed gems, and 2 magic gems, plus 6 skills. The gems, we usually only get 1 gem of 1 type per board. So if there's like a board that comes with like a magic gem, then you get 1 magic gem in the male board and 1 magic gem in the female board for a total of 2 spread out. In this case, we're getting 2 of each attribute already in there. Alright. Plus 6 useful skills. Get the poison plus 2, paralysis plus 2, and sleep plus 2. That's curious. Second chance 3, good. Attack boost 5 and AP and Lux plus, not so good. No one's really going to use that for the most part, but I guess it's nice that's there in case you want to do that for some reason. And then attack boost 5 max and gauge 2. That is very good. That can easily go onto, like, again, Valor Genie, Illustrated Halloween Donald, Hercules B. That will fit very nicely on those guys. So, I bought both of these, but I didn't like buying both of these. This is the first time I'm going like, wow, I'm honestly, like, this is like on the fence where I think it's actually worthwhile. Again, you also get the plus 6 skill perk with the balloons, with the Meow Wow balloons. So that's kind of nice too as well, but, that's interesting to know. I bought them for the AB5 Max Gauge 2 and gems. That was my main goal. Everything else for me was a plus on this one, including the Magic Mirrors. You also get Magic Mirrors in this one as well, too. I think you get, 3? You get 4 Magic Mirrors from each board, so that's not bad. I bought these though because of the gems, because I'm trying to get my fairy stars up to level 38, and for the 85 max skills. Again, the other ones were nice to get a hold of there. There is one thing though that also kind of swayed me a bit in this regard, and that is the pet rank 7 skill. When you get your pet to rank 7, you get a bonus there that helps your skills go off, your stat skills go off a lot more often, because these paralysis 2 skills can affect enemies up to level 1900 and below. It says that where did it say that? Hang on, I remember reading that somewhere. Oh, I read it on the on one of the wikis. So it enables you to get stats effects on enemies level 1900 and below. Now, that's not going to help in Coliseum per se when you get into the higher levels, but potentially in conjunction with that pet skill, the rank 7 skill, that's a possibility. We'll see. I don't know. Honestly, now, these are the ones getting one of them, maybe, for most players would be okay, mainly for the gems and for the skills. The Mickey Beats are nice, the gems are nice, the LSM is nice too as well, but you kind of have to think about what you need and what you need to go in for that one. It's hit or miss, guys. Honestly, like I said, I'm really on the fence about them. I guess even now, at this point, I'm still on the fence as if buying both of them was actually worthwhile for the almost 1,500 jewels I spent in order to get both of them. I really don't know. It's like I said, this is the first time I've been actually going like, I'm not sure buying the Afterboard was worth it. All the other ones, when I bought them at the time, I consider jewels well spent, more than well worthwhile. This is the first time I'm just going like, taking a kind of step back going like, okay, I got you, but I'm not totally happy when I got you. But that's the state of the game right now for that one. I'm going to end this video here because we've gone long enough. We covered the basics on there. Next video up, I'll be doing the high score challenge video, my run of the high score challenge, and I'll show you guys my score there in a bit as well too. It's interesting, this episode you got there. The rankings are tight. We'll see what happens. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video coming up pretty soon. Again, high score challenge run video and a pull video are coming up, so stick around for the uploads, guys. See ya.